Hello? Okay, I'll admit I do not know where that came from. I don't know if you've seen the subscriber count if you're watching this on YouTube, but I've just hit 80 subs, which, okay, it's not much, especially given the length of time I've been on YouTube now, which I think is roughly coming up to 2.5 years, maybe more. I'm not sure, I'd have to double check that to be absolutely brutally honest, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, I've not had the greatest amount of views either. I think I'm currently sitting at just over 51,000 for every single video I've ever done, which in the scheme of things is maybe at best what some people get for one entire video. Yeah, just having hit 80 recently, I mean, it just feels like just a couple of weeks ago when I hit 69 and did that really naff 69 video. Yeah, I don't really know what I was going for. Well, I do know what I was going for there, it just didn't work, but what the hell. I decided to put it up anyhow, no matter what. And there's lots of videos that I'm still sort of working on, sort of behind the scenes. Some I've abandoned, some I need to redo because I'm just not happy with the quality at all. I must be starting to get to be a serious YouTuber. If you're watching this on VidMe and you're sick and tired of hearing all the YouTube stuff, on VidMe I've just hit 40 subscribers. Now I've only been on VidMe for a handful of months, I think maybe 6 months, so to have managed to have these two versions of the channel sort of one equal half of the other, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Although on VidMe it's actually called followers. Did I say subscribers or did I say followers? It's easy to get the terms mixed up. If you're on YouTube and you're wondering what the difference is, obviously on YouTube, if you want to subscribe to somebody, you subscribe, you hit that big red button. On VidMe it's a bit different. You have followers, which is exactly the same thing, but then you also have subscribers as well. And the difference there is that in VidMe you follow somebody and you get all the notifications the same way you do as you would on YouTube. If it wasn't for that bloody bell thing, that seems to have ruined everything. But you also have the option to subscribe to them. Now that is an actual subscription service, so you can pay money to get exclusive videos and so on and so forth if the people on VidMe are actually providing such things. There's also a tipping system, which I don't think I've seen anything similar on YouTube, except maybe YouTube Red, but I've not even bothered looking into that, to be honest. But yeah, that's basically how things stand. Videos go up on YouTube, I transfer them across over to VidMe because VidMe's got that nice little URL sharing facility, so that's a little less of my bandwidth being used up, and it seems to transfer files over pretty quickly. Now with VidMe is getting better and better. There's more functionality being added all the time. They've just added their beta test, or beta, yeah, that other word that's not alpha or omega that everybody knows from the Greek alphabet, but keeps getting pronounced differently. So VidMe have put in their own monetization test. I haven't signed up for that yet. None of my videos are monetized in any way on either platform at this point. But I have been thinking about turning those options on, both on YouTube and on VidMe. Partly because yes, it would be nice to have a little bit more money, but I'm also thinking that it might actually drive more traffic to those two accounts. I don't know for certain if that's actually the case, if that has any factor in it whatsoever or not, but it's certainly worth trying out. Now there's a couple of other things that I've been thinking about that might justify turning on the monetization adverts, because I have been thinking about changing things up a bit here, doing a bit more content on different things. A little while ago I did a top 10 list. I don't think I did that well, to be brutally honest, but yeah, it was a nice little test. It was nice to try something completely different from what I normally do, which is basically review videos. That will stay the case. I will continue doing those reviews no matter what. That is going to be the main focus of this channel. The Let's Plays, I haven't had much time recently to actually do anything like that. I do have a whole load of recorded footage that I still need to transfer over at some point to actually edit and put together, and those will be coming back at some point. But what I'm thinking is about brand new content to these particular channels. VidMe as well would get the same content. I'm thinking about doing more top 10 lists, and I'm also thinking about doing movie reviews. Yeah, okay, so everybody's doing those, I know, but what the hey. I'm also thinking that the way I would do them is kind of like what I'm doing here, vlogging to the camera more directly. And of course nowadays I've got a bit more equipment that I've bought up over the last few months. I've got my own little background stand that I can use now. I can get fake backgrounds and just spruce things up that way. You know, just to make things a bit more interesting. Or maybe not, depending on what you actually like. But yeah, those are things I'm interested in trying, and the movie reviews would be anything from current movies that are out now to all the classic movies and so on and so forth, retrospectives, you name it. The sky is literally the limit there. I think maybe at best I could possibly do one a week, maybe one every 2 weeks. Can I just ask the American viewers here, does the term fortnight mean anything to you? Comments below, because I'm just a little curious on that, because I've been told that it's not a term that you are familiar with, but it's a term we use all the time in the UK. I'm just curious if that's the case. I just don't want to end up using terms that might not be understood across the pond, or the rest of the world, for that matter. There was one other thing though. Monetization is an option. If I do go down that route, that would technically mean becoming self-employed, because under UK tax law, this sort of thing, YouTube, VidMe, where you'd be making money yourself directly, would be counted as self-employment. And I've always been a bit wary about that. That's one of the main reasons I've never turned the monetization options on in the first place. But I am doing a bit of research into it. So, pending what I learn from that process, then I might or might not turn the monetization options on sooner rather than later. I just don't know right now. It's just ideas I'm having that I just want to make you all aware of. So, isn't that a load of fun? Here's me vlogging about how I might turn monetization options on and how I might do certain new types of video, while confirming that I am still going to continue doing the kind of videos I have been doing. So in some regards, the news is basically nothing's changed. But it might change. For the better? Who knows? We'll have to see. Okay, in that regard, I think that's basically everything I can say at this point. I've got literally no other ideas buzzing in my head at this point. It's sometime after midnight on a Thursday when I record this. I don't know when I'll be putting it up. I don't know when I'll have time to edit it. Probably have to do that tomorrow night, Friday. And I might even get it up on Friday night. It'll be the bonus video, because it's been a while since I've done any bonus videos. I've been doing Thursday throwbacks on VidMe. I've been putting my older stuff on there on Thursdays and Fridays, so you know, that seemed like a prudent way to build up the catalogue on that channel as well. But, in all regards, it's Monday and Wednesdays. What you see on YouTube, you will also see on VidMe, as well as also on my blogger, as well as also on my Minds account, and my Facebook page, and also Twitter as well to a certain degree. Although, I've got to be brutally honest, I've really messed up how I've been putting things on Twitter. The automatic settings, because it's every time I make a video go live on YouTube, it automatically tells Twitter about that, and if I put anything on Facebook, then it feeds back onto Twitter. If I put things on certain other things, then it feeds back to Twitter. Oh, it's a bit of a nightmare in that regard. Yeah. I'll figure out at some point. I've just got to dedicate some time to actually sitting down and just adjusting all the settings. Did I mention Tumblr? Because yes, I've been on Tumblr for a while and I'm a bit dubious about it. For some strange reason, when I post something brand new on Twitter, on Tumblr rather, I use those two icons to send it either to Facebook or to Twitter. All I get, instead of a picture of the actual thing that I'm tumbling, all I get instead is one of my old logos, one of my old background logos, rather than even my current logo. It's an old logo. So I've got no idea why that's the case. But if I reblog somebody else's items from Tumblr in the same way, then I actually get that proper article on Twitter and on Facebook. And I don't know why. If anybody does know, please let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I really would like to try to sort that out. Right, I think that is actually it this time. Everything's off my chest, so to speak. From my bearded lips to your ears, which I hope aren't covered in hair, unlike my lips. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.